Over 2 years on YouTube of running my mouth and being all in Stellantis' business, in this video, I want to do a channel update. Give you guys that supported and watch my videos an idea of how the channel will move forward this year, some new projects I have in mind, and some vehicles that could pop up sooner or later that I have ordered. Two years, 15,000 subs, and almost 4 million views. I want to thank everyone that has watched my 100 plus videos that I have put out over the last couple years. With every video, I try to get better than the last one, and I have come a long way from the crap that I put out in my first several videos. But the main reason I started this channel was to give people updates on the Ram TRX, and pretty much all my videos over the first several months were nothing but TRX based. I was able to provide this kind of information because of the sources I know within the company, and once I got to a point that I was getting some Dodge information, I started covering Dodge heavily. And that really accelerated growth of this channel, and I'll continue to cover as much performance-based information that I've done from Dodge, Ram, and I'll sprinkle some Jeep in as well. I have tested the waters and made some videos on some other brands like the Ford Mustang, a Thunderbird that might be coming, a Ford GT, and those videos are done really well. So this year, I'm going to kind of expand out some more and talk about other vehicles from the big three. Personally, I'm not brand loyal. I'm not Mopar, no car, run with the Chevy bow tie crew, or all in on Ford performance. I like a variety of vehicles and have owned a variety, from Ford Fusions, Dodge Challengers, Sprinter vans, Super Duties, Chevy Avalanches, my TRX, Chevelles, Camaros, Kawasaki's, Can-Ams, and I'm going to start to make this channel kind of reflect that. It'll still mainly be Dodge and Ram focused because of the sources I know within Stellantis, but I'm going to throw some Hail Marys out there about some cars from different brands that interest me, like the Hyundai Envision 74, which was a cool fuel cell car. I really like this and I will be interested in getting one if it was cheap. And you'll see with the few cars that I have ordered come to this channel this year, you'll see a mixture of voiceover and me being on camera, especially when it warms up in the spring. And I'll try to go to some events this year, like the 7th edition of Velen in Vegas, or some big car shows like SEMA. I went to the Corvettes at Carlisle event last year, but I didn't really film anything because I don't cover Corvette stuff on this channel, but they had several Z06s there, and I wish I would have filmed that and covered those vehicles for you. So in the future, I want to cover more cool vehicles that I run into. And here are some things that are going to come to this channel this year. I'm sure most of you guys know that I had a 2021 Ram TRX from some videos that I've made. Some of you guys don't know, but I actually sold my TRX in order to purchase several acres of land near me last year. One problem I have where I live at is that I cannot build a garage the size that I want to because I live in a floodplain. I don't have the room to store the multiple vehicles that I have, so I usually offload all these new ones after a year or two. With the pandemic nonsense from last year causing me not to work as often as I normally do, I had to unload the TRX when the opportunity came to buy some land. Hopefully within the next 2 years, I'll be able to break ground and start my garage build to hold all the cars that I currently have and some ones that I've ordered as well. To give a size comparison, I'll probably have a garage the size of Schmee 150s because I have 10 vehicles from cars to trucks to motorcycles to ATVs. Some of those vehicles are classic 60 era GM cars that I plan to work on. To kind of give you an example of what I can do, I took classes on how to do auto body, and I basically took this 69 Camaro that I got from Florida of all places, from this to this to this within a few months. So I have these cars that need to be restored sitting on ice, and I plan on getting a few more. I would love to get an old Cuda, a Charger, a Challenger, make a Superbird and probably a Charger Daytona clone, maybe a Bandit Trans Am, an old Cougar, and that's just the old cars that I want to do builds with on this channel. Some would be restored to their former glory, some will have modern drivetrains, I might turn one of them electric, I don't know, but we will see. I asked the poll last year about some project ideas, so I'm going to pick up some cheap cars and do some builds with them as well. I really want to grab like a narrow body 392 Challenger, strip it, and make an ACR build with a built 426 and get some wide body fenders from direct connection. Another build that I would love to do is to build me a TRX that me and my buddy Bambi was talking about before he died, and make some kind of crazy off the wall TRX build. There are plenty of projects that I want to do that should appeal to a wide variety of people. I just gotta get this building straightened. So hopefully, like I said, I'll be able to break ground on a new garage / shop in the next 2 years. I'm still waiting for some designers so I can get the building laid out perfectly for my needs, but I'm going to create another channel and cover the build of that building and other things, so you only get car stuff here and build stuff over there on that channel, because I'm gonna be building a lot of stuff over there on that channel. I do a lot of DIY projects, from cars to houses to even recessing 75-inch TVs into the wall. So I'm going to repurpose one of my older channels and call it Butter the Builder, and I'm going to link it down in the description if you want to go ahead and join that channel. I'll probably start posting videos over there within the next month or two, but I hope once I get both channels to a decent amount of views per video, I'll be able just to hire someone to edit the videos, and I can just focus on other things like making better quality content. Every year this channel has spiked higher than the year before, so if that trend continues, I should be able to offload some things and make content more consistent. My goal for this year is to try to make 2 to 3 videos per week and try to have them at least Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that because I'm a dad to a 4-year-old and I'm usually pulled away from my real life job since YouTube is only a part-time gig. But back to the vehicles that are coming. The TRX is gone, but I hope to get another one. It just depends if my Redeye order has any problems, because you never know what dealers have up their sleeves. So back in October, on day 1 of the order banks opening up, I ordered a Sublime Red Challenger Jailbreak wide body. I'm not going to waste my time trying to get the 7 final edition, because I know the dealers here in North Carolina will be asking for an arm and a leg extra to get one. Just like when I tried to get a Dodge Demon years ago, and they all wanted like $30K over sticker. The Red I ordered, I really didn't expect it that much because I tried to keep it under $100,000, but I did put in there red seats, red LED steering wheel, suede hairliner, 309 gears, and a driver convenience group. Everything else I'll just do custom, like getting carbon fiber interior and exterior pieces, get my badges painted properly bronze, and headlight demon eyes from my buddies at the retro shop. So this car is currently sitting in C status with no VIN number. So I'm hoping this car gets pushed sometime later towards the fall so I can get one of the last Redeyes to make it off the line. I do have a November production code on my POC, but I doubt that means it'll take that long for it to get made. But it will be interesting if it does get pushed around that same time frame. The next order I have allegedly coming this year is my GMC Hummer EV3X version. I've had that truck reservation since 2020, and almost 3 years later, who knows when that truck will show up at this point. But I did get an email from GMC that my Hummer EV is expected to be produced this fall. So hopefully sometime in the next several months, I'll be able to spec it and make videos on that process. I'm kind of leaning on not taking delivery of the Hummer EV, and I'll talk about that in more detail in another video. But if it came down to deciding either to get the Hummer or the Redeye, I'll take the Redeye without even having a second thought. I kind of got this bad feeling that if I go through with the order of the Hummer EV, that the dealer here in North Carolina will probably try and jack up the price to $20K when it comes time for me to pick up the order. I originally thought I was going to get the TRX in 2021, get the Hummer EV last year in 2022, and then pick up my Redeye in 2023 to spread out the orders, but we all know that life happens. This wouldn't be the first time I purchased 2 vehicles in the same year, but I had no idea how much the Hummer EV would cost after options. So it's going to be quite an interesting year if I can knock out the Hummer, the Redeye, and this third vehicle. I went to my local Chevy dealer the past week and put in an order for a C8 Z06. I pretty much spec'd that car as a 3LT with a Z07 package and loaded it up with every carbon option that I could, with exposed carbon on the inside and out, and with the carbon fiber wheels. Once I saw Z06 in person with those wheels at Carlisle, even at $12K for those wheels, I had to have them. So while I don't expect the Z06 to come this year, fingers crossed they'll be here sometime in 2024, and hopefully not 2025 or even further than that. But that's it for this video and basically what you guys can expect for this year. There may be some surprises along the way, but you had to wait and see. Barring the dealer trying to ADM me out of some of these vehicles, for sure the Challenger Redeye will be coming. I've missed my Challenger Hellcat ever since I sold it years ago, so I don't see me not getting that vehicle. The Hummer EV, I'm 70% certain I still would get it at this point, and there are some random vehicles that could pop up. But make sure you guys leave this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the stuff that might be coming in the next year. Pick up some last call merch on the way out, and until the next vehicle, I'm out.